Greetings, my disciples, and welcome to Find Your Path, where we take characters to find out how they work in Pathfinder 2e as well as Starfinder 2e. Today, we take a look at a hero who joined in an adventure halfway through. They helped out with the Straw Hat crew and saved their friend. Today, we take a look at the hero from Sniper Island, Sniper King.
Wait! Hold on!
My name is Sniper King. I'm the mysterious hero from Sniper Island. You got that?
Sniper King!
Sniper King temporarily joins Luffy and his crew after Luffy and Usopp have a falling out. He has a legendary sniping ability capable of shooting custom-made ammo. And while he mainly uses a long-handled slingshot, he's no slouch with a blade, that's for sure. But let's get into the build. Sniper King has the ancestry of human, the background of cannoneer, and the class of fighter. Well, for starters, we're going to be using the ancestry feat that allows him to get training in a racial weapon, in which case we're going to be using the Halfling Sling Staff. This makes him go from trained in that into expert in that. Then after that, for class 1 level feat, we're going to make sure he gets point blank shot. When using a ranged weapon that doesn't have the volley trait, he gets a +2 circumstance bonus to damage rolls within the first range increment. Then at level 2, we're going to be giving him assisting shot, where he can make a strike with a ranged weapon, and if the strike hits, the next creature to attack that target gets a +1 to attack, or +2 if you crit. And then at level 4, we pick up the class feat of double shot, where you can make 2 ranged attacks at a -2 for both attacks, and then both count towards map, but none of them are applied until after the attack is finished. Then at class 5, we're going to be increasing the mastery of his weapon group with Sling. At level 6, we're going to make sure to pick up the dedication feat of Vigilante Dedication. This allows him to gain a whole new persona, so he takes 1 minute to change back and forth, and he can be either Sniper King or the civilian persona. At level 8, we're going to pick up the class feat of Incredible Aim. So for 2 action points, you get a +2 circumstance bonus on an attack roll, and you get to ignore concealment. At level 10, we're going to be picking up Debilitating Shot. For 2 action points, you get to roll a ranged attack strike, and if you deal damage, that enemy is slowed 1 until the end of its next turn. And then at level 12, we're going to pick up the class feat of Dueling Parry. If you are wielding a one-handed melee weapon, and you are not holding anything else in your other hand, you can parry, gaining a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC. Of course, these are all just the class feats. He still has a few skills and general feats that he's always going to be making use of, such as Alchemical Crafting, which allows him to create alchemical items and weaponry. And then he's also going to get Magical Crafting, so he can make magical items, including his magical ammo. And with all his skills and feats out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about his weaponry. For starters, he's going to start off with a Halfling Sling Staff. Usually goes for about 5 gold, uses 2 hands to fire, bulk of 1, range of 80 feet. It's a martial weapon, but it's also considered a sling, and does 1d10 bludgeoning damage. Now as for his ammunition, not only will he have regular sling ammo, but he'll also have ammo such as Meteor Shot, which is a magical fire weapon, does 3d6 fire damage, and also has a 5-foot emanation around it. So anybody around it has to make a DC 23 reflex save, or get burned by that. Of course, if you also want something a little bit more powerful, he could also use Explosive Rounds, which has a 10-foot burst, dealing 66 fire damage, and also includes a DC 25 reflex save. Of course, although weaponry doesn't mean anything if you're not well protected. So, what else does he have? Well, for starters, he's got Explorer's Clothing, which you can usually get for about 1 silver. But he also has the Persona Mask, which for 50 gold gives him a +1 bonus to any performance check that allows him to do acting, orating, performing, comedy, or singing. And that's how you make Sniper King. If you like this video, be sure to leave a little thumbs up and a heart. And that's how you make Sniper King. If you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up or a heart down below. Leaving a comment also helps out too. If you want to see more videos when they come out, please consider subscribing or following me. Now next week we're going to be taking a look at a new hero, none other than Kamen Rider Zetz. I'll see you then. Bye!